Okay, I think we're good to go, hopefully. Just kind of keeping my eyes on the internet connection. So, unfortunately, my internet service has gone back to being the way it used to be, and I'm barely getting an internet connection. So, we're going to have to go like back to scuff internet, like stream quality, at least for the time being. Like, hey, what's going on, guys? Hello, Porky. Hello, Avery, and hello, everybody else out there looking in chat. I hope you're all having a good night tonight. We had to delay the stream just a little bit because I was kind of hoping my connection would stabilize. But I mean, if we're gonna play like a psychological horror game or something, it's probably more fitting we do it at night. But I was planning on doing two, but I think we'll just keep it short and just do one game, then a little bit of announcements, and just just take it easy, get ready for tomorrow. Cause I'm really hoping my net is working tomorrow. Hopefully it'll last the whole time. But I think if it messes with me, like that'll probably be the final straw, and I'm gonna have to find a way to replace my internet connection, because I've just I've lost every shit of patience I have left. Like even a shittier company would probably give me a better connection at this point, even though there's not much to offer around here. But I don't know. It's just too stressful to deal with an internet connection that doesn't actually give you an internet connection. I see, I see. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. Like, I feel that it's like I watch a lot of my stuff on like 4-day and stuff, or 720 when I can. But I don't know. I gotta like find a good balance for the stream because I still want like everything to show. Because I know if I like drop the frames to like 48 or something, then live 2D stuff looks kind of scuff. And unless I think if I can get away with lower settings like retro stuff, but any sort of like modern game, it doesn't look too good on stream. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Definitely say or give your mother a good wish for happy Mother Days. Like I'll probably say it as well. Like when it's Sunday over here, like cause it'll like Saturday will run into Sunday on a 24-hour stream. So I'm definitely gonna make time to hop up from the stream and go wish her happy Mother's Day as well. So I do recommend doing that as well. Hey, and what's going on, Space Cats? I hope you all are doing well. But yep. So we'll probably hop into convenience store. Just kind of fiddle around with that. I don't know exactly how long these games are. If I remember, they're not terribly long. Probably 2-3 hours. But we'll probably still just go 2-3 hours anyways, and see where we get. After that, I will probably get ready to wrap up the stream, do a few little announcements to get us ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the big birthday. So I would like to start at the same time as usual, like the 2 o'clock Eastern afternoon. But based on the way I've been waking up lately, it might be closer to 3, might be closer to 4. I'm not too sure. But the plan is wake up, get caffeinated, and I will start the stream, and we'll go for 24 hours. I feel that I remember seeing a lot of people actually like touch this game, like even in Hololive, I think a year or two back. But I can't remember anyone finishing it. Like I don't know how it ends. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the game and make sure it loads. And I've also had to redo my like audio settings and stuff after last night. So hopefully we're like everything still sounds good and stuff. But okay, the source isn't working. Let me do that first. Did I name the? Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, so the audio is like quite on the screen, so I'm sure it's gonna get louder. And yeah, in case I don't see you tomorrow, thanks so much for the birthday wishes, guys. Like definitely not required to come at all. Like late birthday wishes, early birthday wishes, even just anything like that, more than appreciated. Yep, but if I happen to see you, I will say hi. Okay, tab out to Discord for a second. Hey, Lolly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, that is kind of loud. Holy shit. So yeah, I think... Yeah, Windows froze for a second when I tried to access my volume controls. Unity. It's time. Venice Hall, get the early birthday wish. Yep, yep, yep. Thank you, thank you. Another year. Yeah, I gotta find all sorts of different things to do, like kill time tomorrow, because I know part of the stream I'm definitely gonna be checking out Super Mario Odyssey. Just, a bunch of things got gifted several weeks ago, and like I kind of just want to show those off, as well as give like a ton of thanks for them as well. But I'm sure we'll do other things like as it gets closer to the night. Maybe I switch over to Phasmophobia because I've never played that just yet. That could be a good first time on stream. Might hop on Mabinogi later as well, or just we will probably go through a handful of games. Needless to say, we gotta kill 24 hours somehow. Good old Wasda interactions.
あー、よく寝た。
She slept well, huh? I could not remember what you do the
外
first night.
もう真っ暗だよね。
Exactly. There's been so many memes going around. Like, they post the code, it's like, you sick freak, it's a Phasmophobia code. Oh man, there's so many good Phasmo codes that just take you to the weirdest stuff on in hentai. Day has been a little up and down. I still think I'm doing all right, but obviously my net always like drives me crazy when it's not working. But I do what I can. I do what I can, and right now I'm doing pretty good. Oh, what sort of? Well, don't link the exact one, but you can tell us like what it may have been about, or you just noticed the code. I see. Ah, so your friend didn't know.
懐中電灯を持っていかないと危ないよね。
You want a flashlight? I don't remember seeing a flashlight in here. Maybe it's in the hallway somewhere. I almost can't see like anything. I almost feel like the game is too bright. I'm not sure if the text is supposed to look like this either. Oh, the brightness is already like turned all the way down. Maybe I need shadows. Oh, so that's what the flashlight is. Oh, so that's why it's like you can't tell what's what. They want you to pick up the flashlight first. All day music and driving GTA. Oh, that must have been nice. I've not played GTA or 5 before. But that's
確認し
probably
ないと。
I thought you just ate. So I guess I need to change clothes first. We got the other two things. I try not to. I'll try not to. I'm sure I'll be alright. I don't scare too easily, but when you least expect it, that's when it usually gets me. Oh, you thought it might have been? I should bring Racketeer on the stream at some point. I just haven't thought of like what would be the best way to do that game. I was like, cause I did the no dungeon run, that ended up being way too easy. But I've heard dungeon only is supposed to be harder. So that might be something I do next. But I'll have to see, I'll have to see. There's so many games to get to. Oh yeah, that could be fun. Cause doesn't GTA 5 come with like GTA Online? Or something like that? Or a set more of an evening chill, yeah. It's definitely a comfy game. Like if you, especially if you do like no dungeon run, then a lot of that's going to be like meme, chat, and you kind of have to keep it going or make jokes about the content. I wouldn't say it's too much of one you'd watch specifically for, but definitely one to listen into. I see, so it does come with online. I gotcha, I gotcha. As far as dungeons go, there's a game called Reciteer, which you basically manage an item shop, and you're trying to pay off your dad's debt or something. Oh, you can actually dash. It's handy. Using the gasoline. Lighting places on fire or something. Actually, I kind of wonder how much of San Andreas GTA is, or if it's got like a completely different story and how you go about doing stuff. And there's the guy everybody used to call Max Murai, because he really does look like Max Murai. It's like, oh god, you made it. Oh no, it's just I recently heard that somebody fell off the bridge you just crossed. There's an old lady that says she saw a man walking down the street with his legs completely bent the other way. I'm guessing that was some leg damage after he fell. Scary stuff. GTA story is different from the... Oh, I see. So it's two completely separate plays. Interesting. So I guess, like, with the goal of the online to be, like, make as much money as you can? Yeah, no worries, no worries. Sometimes we get, like, 2-3 different games going on in chat. So we always have to, like, see where everybody's on the same page or not. I had to give my water real quick. Give me a second. My net's still trying to hold up on lower settings. I think it'll be alright. I'll probably just won't pay attention to OBS tonight, though. In the same city, but in the online, you're basically starting out with your own character and try to make money or just have fun. So very much free play. I got you. I see, I see. Different missions. Yeah, that could be fun. Yep, if only this was a true story. I see you're just pulling my leg, huh? Ha 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 ha. I wouldn't have laughed too hard about somebody hurting their legs. I'm sorry, dude. That didn't really come across as funny. I don't wish anybody harm to their legs. No, you don't have to say sorry. Just let me... There we go. Big heist. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Like, I used to love playing Payday 2 a lot. But I feel like Overkill has just completely ruined the game at this point. They just refuse to fix any of the major bugs. So I'd do a mission, and for whatever reason, the game would break, or I wouldn't be able to finish. It's just like, I did this 36-minute raid, and you're telling me because this one pixel's out of place, I can't... but that's... I feel like that's Overkill's fault for using whatever engine they're using. I think they're going to switch to Unreal whenever they start working on Payday 3. Oh, the thing's probably in the back, huh? That's probably the wrong... Yeah, it's the wrong option. 9 million, nice. So you own your own company and everything, huh? Think some food, or... Think there's some food expired time you started your shift. And you take them off the shelves. P.S. Your manager. Shadow Industry, totally not shady. Oh, off he goes. I don't know where he's going though. Just don't look in the crates. Oh no. Is it like money? Is it like cocaine? Or you got like chopped up dead people in those boxes? Okay, I need the game, like, do I need a cart to yoink stuff on? Just a quick snack, nobody will know. Wait. That's not how you hold a can. How does that even work? Your bento is... I think it has a little too much metal, you know. I think you got a magnet inside there, buddy. I'll figure out the food in a second. I think he wants me to ring him up. Illegal cargo and cars. Probably stolen cars, huh? Oh no, I don't want to exit. I want to... Actually, how do I bring the... Oh, here we go.
ありがとうございます。またお越しくださいませ。
Okay, that was easy. I was expecting it to like, hey, do you need change or something? Can also start your... Oh, I see. So you can go like all the way in that game. Oh, so here we go. This is what I wanted to do. I guess we had to ring him up first. To the dump. You can also search your own crew. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. See, I wonder, does it want us to do that like 5 times? Oh, I have to click on it twice. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see, what else is going on over here? 2 air conditioning units and a sealed off something. I guess somebody either is here or they grabbed something and ran away. I wonder if that would have shown up on the footage. Oh, I clicked the button too fast. Well, whoever was is gone now. Well, I was gonna get to the expired foods, but somebody actually showed up this time. Kind of late for a delivery man at this time, huh? We've recently incorporated the system exclusively for convenience stores that are open late at night. Looks like this package is directly shipped to this store. Oh, and the name matches your tag. Think this is for you. Goodbye. I will take it home. Oh, I forgot to finish doing my job, though. I hope that's not an issue. I wonder what's for dinner. I didn't close the door or anything when I left, did I? Let's see what's inside. I feel like I totally would have done that at some point. Put well, no, actually, I've never turned on a microwave that didn't have something in it. Just wondering. That'd be funny if it let me put it in the microwave. Let's see what's on the videotape. The VHS. They really don't want people going behind the yellow lines, huh? Like, don't worry. I won't go across them. Unless maybe the game lets me. Okay. Let me see. I guess we're on the next day? There's a radio. I guess we're going outside. Oh, the first night. I guess that was like a tutorial warm-up or something. Oh, they definitely made it pretty dark, though. So I guess the first night, well, the tutorial night was just like bright. So you know where you're going at least. And now it's like, do you remember where you're going? I vaguely remember. Oh, you can just parkour right off that little thing. I guess they put it on like no brightness at all intentionally. I would do the same. I think I did. I wasn't even trying to. I was like, oh, I missed the stairs, and then it's just like, wait, did I just parkour? Yeah, apparently I did. Hey, Pancake, what's going on tonight? How you doing? Time to say hello to Max once again. Hey, hey, hey! So I heard you reported that the doors would open on their own. I guess. I mean, I thought we just had to hit and run. I didn't see anybody. The second time it opened, there was actually somebody there. We got a guy to check the sensor, and it seems like the wirings were loose. Oh, so I guess it was doing it on its own. You're already learning speedruns. That would be funny. People speedrunning this game. That would be an interesting speedrun. Like, I wonder how you would even do that.
Soshin cheered X100. Happy birthday soon.
Thanks for the happy birthday wish and the bits, Thozen. Thank you, thank you. That is some sort of poltergeist? Nah, no. I thought you had somebody, like, yank something out of the store and run off. I see those on TV all the time. They're all scripted. Or they also have faulty wiring, depending on which way they do it. Ghosts aren't real, after all. While they've never been proven to exist, they've never been proven to not exist. You'd never know. One day, they may just be real. That's what I choose to believe anyways. The Blazers Kings. Interesting. Should give it a slogan. It's like, we have it our way. Instead of, have it your way. I saw some rats behind the store yesterday. Did you? I didn't even hear them. Somebody must have left the garbage bin open. It wasn't me. I stuck stuff in there, but I didn't open it. The first person to see this note has to get rid of the rats as soon as possible. Your manager. Well, I'm guessing Max is illiterate, so I guess we'll do it for him. Unless he's actually our manager. I'm not sure. I don't think he's the manager. But either Max is illiterate or he is our manager. Hey, what's going on, Lily? Yeah. The stream, it's like barely up right now. It's like definitely not running it where I would like it to be. Extremely scuffed connection, extremely scuffed quality. But we'll just have to bear with it tonight. I really hope I don't, like, I just hope it works tomorrow. Like, just please give me one more day of good internet. But chances are, if it does, I'll just have to stream at low quality. And that'll probably be the final straw. Like, I'm just gonna have to save up. And I'm just gonna have to ditch this ISP. It's just too much. It's too expensive for the amount of stress it gives me. Oh, there's a storm outside. I hope you're safe. Yeah, we had a storm yesterday. And surprisingly, well, my net actually did cut out twice on stream. But it wasn't slow. It wasn't slow. Not at all. However, today, weather outside looking pretty nice. Connection, unstable. Very slow speeds. And I'm just like, are you fucking serious? It was like, Mediacom, you missed the chance to like pinch your pennies while there was a storm going on. Don't like be stingy and give me like maximum throttled internet when the net or when the storms are gone or something. They drive me crazy. Like if I could like bum Wi-Fi just to like boost my connection and use both, I would do that for the sake of tomorrow. But that doesn't seem like there's a net around to do that with. Last time I tried to use my phone's connection, because it can get a stable 4 megabytes upload. But that would probably run me multiple hundreds of dollars over the course of one night just because of how much mobile data is. But you never know, you never know. I'm just gonna have to figure something out because I think staying with Mediacom is just not the right decision. You really should not have to call your ISP on a daily basis. that you know, I don't know. That I'd feel like a bit of a joke incentive, but you never know. I may say, hey, if we get enough, I may just put a chunk of this towards you know, getting some sort of stable connection for streaming. But yeah, I mean, like I'm not expecting, like I think I've already been blessed with more than I can ask for this year. So I'm really not looking for like people to actually drop money for incentives or whatnot. But if it does go well or something, one of the first things I would probably do is like switch ISPs. Like oh, there it is. It's hiding in such a good spot. Yeah, it'd be like, yes, we're getting rid of Mediacom. We're going to somebody that hopefully doesn't throttle me. That would be actually that'd be an interesting goal. Like I've already got like the listed incentives and stuff, but I would like throw it in there as a bonus. Like if we actually do get enough tonight, like I would just like cancel the subscription, not even like discuss stuff with Mediacom, and just be like, nope, we're gone. Because what I wanted to do a few weeks ago was just like, okay, I've just not been getting my connection like at all, and I was like, I want a refund. No, I would just say no. We're done. I'm sorry. I'm going to somebody else. I do not have very many options. I think we have Windstream, which sucks dick, but honestly, they might suck a little less than Mediacom does at this point. I'd rather take a connection that occasionally goes out, but doesn't throttle me, versus something that rarely disconnects, but throttles my connection like 99%, almost 24/7. Other services would probably just be like phone-based stuff like Verizon Wireless, Broadlink, AT&T, you know, stuff that I probably couldn't even get 4 megabytes of upload off of. So I live in the sticks. We're lucky enough to have Mediacom, even though that is more of a curse than a blessing. It's like, it's either this or Windstream. But no, I would switch to Windstream and just pray that it does better. Because honestly, it might. It's been so many years, but it's just like, here's the thing. Their speeds are kind of similar. It might be a bit slower. I think they only get to like... I think they still offer the same 10 megabytes. But the thing is, when I had Windstream in the past, like 10-something years ago, we just had to deal with the internet cutting out. Like maybe once or twice or multiple times a day. But they would never throttle us. We got our full internet connection. And that's my issue with Mediacom, is we pay for 10 and they give me like 2 at most on a night like tonight. Like some nights it does, I don't even get a full megabyte of upload. So yeah, that's why I don't want to complain about my internet connection, but it's just they're like really like just not even giving me like half of what I pay for. And that's why it's so much a problem. And why I'll say, like, anybody who has an option to pick Mediacom or something else, I will tell them. I will, like, negatively advertise Mediacom as long as I have them. Yeah, I feel like if I moved to a city or even, like, a suburb or something, I'd probably have more options. But, yep. It's really pricey here because we're in the sticks and they have basically a monopoly. He wants 5 cans of beer and a pack of cigars. You come to a convenience store for cigars.
自分で取ってきてよね。
Seems like whoever we're playing doesn't want to go get it for him. It's just like, I wouldn't want to grab you a cigar in this convenience store either. Okay, so where's the beer? Like, if we're in a Japanese or Korean... Actually, I wouldn't know what they call the beers in Korea. Actually, I thought this was based on Korea. That's a can of Asahi, which is a Japanese beer. So where do I stick this? Dude, do you not even know how to park? I hate when people do this shit. Like, I'd never do it myself, but I would love just, you know, like a dump truck to come through, not even paying attention, and just skin the side of the car that's sitting there taking up 3 parking spots in the reserved or handicapped parking space. It's just like, it makes me so mad. Here's your 1 beer. Oh, wait, can I just give it to him from, like, without going behind the counter? It does, it's like, I'ma shoot you with my plasma. Well, this is more of a beer cannon rather than a plasma cannon. I'm sure it's ice cold too, so we can call this an ice beam as well. It'd be a super scuffed ice beam. But yeah, the way you hold it is exactly like how Samus holds out her cannon in Metroid Prime. I've never played the Sims. I can't speak. I was gonna say I've never played the Prime series, but I've seen a few speedruns of 1 and 2. And they all seem to hold it like this. Use Ice Beam. I feel like that'd be really hard for Lily to do, considering she's more of a fire caster. Although she can do a bit of everything, for story reasons, there's a reason why she don't. Well, more like she can't anymore. It says tobacco. So this is definitely based in Japan rather than Korea. I think it's Night Delivery that's based in Korea. Off he goes. Like, I kind of wish they would have given me a basket. It's just like, we have to hand this guy his beer, 1 can at a time. I would definitely want to check them out at some point. So, there's so many like retro 3D games I've not played because I've always been like NES, Super NES, and the handheld. So it's always been 2D top down for me. Like, I've played a little bit of, like, N64 stuff, but I've never played the Prime series. I've never played Ocarina of Time. There's so many good games I will probably play them on stream, I just don't know when. You thought you heard his voice. This was your daughter's house. I guess, you're talking about, like, 50 years ago? Or, I don't know, with a face like that, it might have been 80 years ago. What did I do? How, stay away from me. Go get help. I will call you an ambulance to a psych ward if I need to. But, you stay over there. It's like I wasn't paying attention to what she said at first, but she said his voice and then her daughter, and she's like, wait, did your whole family live here? Would have been an interesting home to see it redesigned into a convenience store. I don't think this used to be her home. I think she's I think she just needs a little bit of love and a little bit of care in a nursing home. A good nursing home. About to get attacked by Granny. I mean, it looks like she's doing okay. I think. Ma'am, are you okay? Oh yeah, she's moving. She's moving. I thought she was stuck on something. Flatbrain only knows 2D games. I know I have a little bit of a bias just because I kind of grew up on them, but I do want to explore the 3D games. I missed so much growing up because shit like that was like really expensive, so I was blessed to have like a Game Boy Advance and stuff. Oh, we got the rat. Oh, we don't need a TV. Like... Thought he said he just fixed these. They whoever they got to fix the doors, I bet you they work for Mediacom, and when they say they fix something, it means they fuck something up. Yeah. They fucked something up. Oh, yep, it's definitely stuck this time. Like, there's not even anything remotely close to that shit. The monkey paw. Yep. The monkey paw. They fix something, but it curls to make something else even worse. I always hit mouse to change the camera because I think I'm so used to doing that on like Payday 2. I usually use the WASD. Oh. Was that all it was? Well, he's gone now. It's funnier that he left, because how would he even tell that we were looking? Who knows? I think they're just trying to scare this poor girl who's working here by herself. I hear a car outside, though. Was that delivery truck already here? Oh, no. You're the same guy from last night. I thought that truck wasn't here. Well, go. I follow you. Good to see you again. Oh, and you know, the unstoppable trend of ordering everything online. Anyways, there seems to be a package that needs to be picked up here. If there is, it's probably in the manager's office. That's at least where I would put it. Yep. Logic. Give the package. Yes. You got it, buddy? Natsuno campaign. Oh, so they're doing a summer... Probably like a spending campaign. Holy shit! What the f... Who does... How the fuck did you do that? Dude. Bad manners. But, no, you... How... Teach me to do that shit. That... You can't do that. You physically can't do that. I've never seen that happen. Like, it's been a while since I've seen somebody play this game. Did that toilet just scream at me? Oh, I see. So not only the door is broken, the fucking toilet is broken. That grandma must have took such a like horrid shit that even the toilet had to get up and scream. Like I don't know what sort of, well, I guess that was the end of that night. You're hurting the toilet. I think it's crying in pain because that old that old woman must have shat like the most horrifying turd that toilet just it wants to run. It wants to like unhinge itself from the floor and just run away. Okay, we have an umbrella. And a flashlight. Knock knock, who's there? Moshi moshi. Jesus des. Oh, that's a little small to be Jesus. If it was Jesus, he probably just left us a Bible. That's not the Bible I'm looking for. That's a cassette tape. Okay, preach your religion. Hello? Oh, watch closely. Now watch closely now. Don't deny it. We've all been there when we shat so hard to clog the toilet. Ah. I don't know if I'll ever talk about one story, but I do know one case where nah, I don't want to bring that up on stream. But yeah, we've all clogged up the toilet before. Like my sisters used to be so bad at it. Like we live in an old house, so it can't handle very much toilet paper. So I always got in the habit of like putting my toilet paper in a trash can. Was that mouse there before? I thought it used to be a black mouse. I don't remember that. Bluish, whitish. Yeah, it's like that's why I don't want to talk about like toilet stuff on stream. Nobody's gonna be happy to hear that. It's like unless there's like some sort of comedy to it, like I just had this demon. Like, actually, no. How would you even, like, not undisgustingly describe the funny story? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, no. Yeah, that it is disgusting, but here's the thing. I just had to get used to it. Like, if you put more than, like, 4 pieces of tissue paper in the toilet, it clogs up or something. Like, it's an old house. The pipes are, like, thin as well. There's probably so much rust as well. Clogging up a cat. Oh no. I hate when you run in like, because you don't want to like have to use the restroom in like a gas station place. Unless you absolutely have to. You got like, it's gonna hit you hard. And then you go in and the first toilet you go into is just like, it's not even usable. The next one is covered in so much you don't even know what, that you're just like, nope, nope, nope. You're looking for the cleanest toilet that you could either pad down or preferably not even have to touch. Like, I don't blame people who learn to like squat and like sit on top of a toilet like with their feet. Like, that would be like extreme, but at the same time, I ain't touching that shit with my body. Yeah, so I can't clip it this time, but somehow I clipped the rail the first night. I think it was this rail. But maybe it was another one. Oh no, it was this one. Yeah, you can parkour off of that one. So, you know, I want to see if people actually speedrun this game, and if they do that, Because if they don't, that's speedrun strategy right there. Yep. Public restrooms are absolute emergencies. I just... I've seen too many bad ones. I just don't want to, like, see them. I don't know how, like, people like Hachama and stuff get so turned on by it. It creeps me out on so many levels. Yes, it's the second railing. I'll probably get to show it off again, but there is a rail that you can parkour off of. It's not the first one, but it's the one after the first one. And I want to see sometime if people who speedrun this game actually make use of that rail clip. You're in a new house but ate Taco Bell. It's delicious but like clogged it up. Yikes. Without even toilet paper. Like, that had to be painful. Okay, so we're here again tonight. Oh yeah, we gotta clock in. I'm just walking around like I'm a customer. Max Murray's not... well... I thought you weren't here, but apparently you like hiding in the locker? Or some shit? Like... Bravo to you. I can't do that shit. I'm claustrophobic. But okay, I thought you had an off night tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Boo. I got you good. Well, you probably scared her to death, but I'm more confused as to why you, you know, you're, in the closet. Painful. Some of them can get painful. I will not lie. Okay, okay. Fine. I'll stop. Yeah, stop being freaky. Nobody's gonna be happy about that. Promise I won't do it again. I highly doubt that. You seem like the person I would least want to trust. Like, go do your, like, what? Wait. You were in the locker the whole time. Who the fuck's managing the fucking cash register? Dude. I'd like a job where I can do jack shit and get paid. You must have it easy. He's probably the actual manager, though. Like, I'm at this point, I'm starting to think he is the manager. Is it raining? Do we have a leak? Hello? Rain on me again, please. Oh, I can just, like, magically move through the chair. Okay, I thought I saw it rain inside for a second. Why do you make the Taco Bell? I love Taco Bell to death. I'm glad there's not a Taco Bell around here. Because I feel like if I ate that on a day-to-day basis, I'd probably be able to relate to that pain. Oh yeah, I didn't even look to see what we had to do tonight. We're doing something though, I think. Yeah. Some products were missing on the shelf. Always keep the shelves full. That's our motto. Please restock them by tomorrow morning. Your manager. So you're trying to tell me you were here the entire time with empty shelves? Like, the manager hella lazy, but that's actually kind of a funny personality. Like, he runs his store the way he wants to. He fucks with his employees. Makes them do all the work. Yep, the big why. Why does it taste so good? Man, name one bad product on Taco Bell. I'll eat just about anything from Taco Bell. You give me a chalupa, you give me a grande taco supreme. You give me a Crunchwrap, a Mexican pizza, soft taco, hard taco. Hell, I can't think of anything else. There's so many burritos, I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, I legit, like, if I had the money, you know, that would be, I doubt I would do it next stream, because That might be hard to do, but there one day I might like maybe I don't know if I do another, next year during a birthday or some sort of Christmas subathon incentive or whatever. You're giving me an idea. Is like chat donates enough to where I say, hey, I will drive to Taco Bell. It's half an hour away. I will order one of everything. I will bring it back and I will take pictures. Literally, one of everything on the menu. Except maybe the drinks. I don't want to make a mess. Like, it'd have to be solid food products. But that'd be hilarious. It's like, people like Taco Bell so much. Here, chat, I have Taco Bell for all of you. Please, if you're local, I need somebody to help eat this with. Okay, so we're looking for missing food products. I know, my stomach would be so destroyed I wouldn't stream for a week. I'd be eating Taco Bell for leftover. Yeah, it is raining inside. Like, manager, come on. Like, I need an umbrella while I'm working. Think of the toilet. Yeah, my toilet would be so screwed. It would not be happy. It would not be happy at all. Ah, shipping it internationally. Fuck Taco Bell. International. That would be hard to do. That'd be interesting to do. You'd have to like. I guess you could like. Would you like have to freeze dry? Like, I'm sure there's a way, but that would be expensive. Why does the rain smell like this? Oh no. That would be funny. I would not know how you would do that, but I'm sure there's a way. Like, if there's a will and there's money, then there's always a way. I'm assuming these are packages of ramen. But, maybe I can stick them anywhere? No, these are definitely bags of ramen. Oh, here they are. I had to look for the... This is ramen, right? Oh. They look like ramen. They're bags of potato chips. Plum-flavored potato chips. Onori potato chips. Is this supposed to be like chicken mayo? I think. Like the good old salty. And then it wraps back around. Only 4 flavors. Yeah, there's some funky flavors of chips. Like, not even just like in Japan and stuff. There are some wacky flavors of Pringles. Like, you can get shrimp flavored Pringles. Or chocolate. Nice. I guess the manager's fucking with me right now. I expected him to leave. So, if he's locked it from both ends... I guess do I need to put the food... Oh. Thanks, manager... Question mark? Oh, it's motion activated. I thought... Man, I thought the granny took such a big shit. That thing screamed at me. No. It's motion detected. I'm sorry, granny. But yeah. Maybe it is a ghost. Maybe the door will lock itself behind me once again. Just need to send the package well enough not to be spoiled. That's what I'm thinking. You'd have to like freeze dry, cooler, and send it via like cold shipping. Like, I'm sure there's a better way to do that, but I'd have to look it up to know for sure. Oh, it's not ketchup chips. They look like... I mean, they look like they'd be ketchup chips, but no, it says ume, which is plum flavored. Still, plum flavored potato chip, that doesn't sound nice to me. I'm a huge fan of spicy stuff. My stomach might not be too happy about spicy stuff, but I love spicy stuff. Like spicy chips and everything. Oh, I see we have a customer show up at some point. Hey, it's Nova Bound, all dressed as king. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see, so what are these things? Now, these ones look like ramen, not ramen, ramen, or maybe even like instant soba noodles. Why all super rich Japanese girls in anime are blonde? I don't know if there's like a specifically good reason for it. I think it's just like, you know, hair looks like gold, gold equals riches. It's probably a very overused... I wouldn't say stereotype. There's a different word for it. Maybe character design reference, implication. I'm not sure. Ketchup chips, I can't stand the taste of ketchup at all. Like, just a little bit on my burger, I taste it right away. And I usually have to cover my burgers, if they do put ketchup on it, in a ton of hot sauce and mustard. That's how I get rid of the taste. Trope, yes, trope. That is the word for it. That is definitely the word for it. I've seen a lot of different hair colors used on tsunderes, but blonde, it's kind of common. I think pink tends to be the most common, though. But, yeah, I forget, what was the other funky flavors of Pringles I was seeing the other day? There's like a rotisserie chicken, a mint chocolate chip Pringle. It's like, there's some really bad flavors out there. I'm Hamada. Wait, you're Hamada. Hopefully not the same Hamada from Yakuza. Otherwise, we might have an issue. Kiru's not here right now to kick your ass. Although you'd probably stab him if this was Yakuza 4? 3? I think it's 4. Yeah, definitely 4. So there's something wrong with the air conditioning. Yeah. Actually, there is. It's raining inside here. Your boss seemed desperate in keeping the food fresh. Ketchup? I have nothing wrong with ketchup. Like, I love tomatoes. But I don't know what it is. Here's the thing. I've only ever tasted American ketchup. You know, the Heinz ketchup stuff. I feel like if you like made fresh ketchup or something, I'd have less of an issue with it, but it tastes, I don't know. It's not even just the preservatives in American ketchup, but it just grosses me out the second it hits my tongue. Even if I didn't know it was in there, I would taste it, and it would just like trigger my taste buds. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. As soon as somebody said tsundere, I was thinking of I forget her name. It could be a corn syrup thing. I don't like corn syrup. Zero no Tsukan. I think her name was Lois. I forget the correct pronunciation. Hate to be working this late, but he pays me well, you know. Don't mind me. I'll just quickly check the outside units and head right out. Yeah, I love that series to death, but I didn't watch the 4th series. I feel like there's too many changes where it just... I feel like he was derailing it. It does suck that he never did finish the series himself, though. Like, he died too young. But, still. By the 4th season, it's like, oh, this super, super rare type of wizard. Yeah, let's just make everybody this type of wizard. And it's just like, wait. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. That was my issue with the series. Up until season 3, awesome series, though. Interesting. He got himself a little truck. Hello.
Anonymous cheered X100.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the 100 bits. And thank you for cheering on the stream. At the time you were working at a convenience store and scary things kept happening. I feel like if you work at a convenience store, if you're by yourself or something, you probably would get freaked out. That whole sense of actually being alone, like, you feel it. There's a sense of dread. Well, what can you say? Did you find something out? Why is it glowing radioactive blue? Oh, you can't fix it yourself, so I guess I have to fix it for you. I tell you. This is what Mediacom does. They show up, they either break something, or they look at it, and then they're like, okay, looks good to me, bye. It's just like, dude. I swear all these NPCs are triggering me, making me think of... Wait. A key? This thing was glowing radioactive blue. I don't know if I should pick this up. It's still growing. This key is haunted. This key is actually haunted. Shh, Zeph, don't ask questions. Yeah, her full name was pretty long. Louise Francaise Leblanc de la... I can't pronounce that last one. Like, I know just a little bit of French pronunciation, but not enough to actually read names. Okay, is this... Do you know whose key this is? Ma'am? Do you need a cart? Like, I don't know how you guys are, like, magnetizing all our products. Or for selling you stuff you probably shouldn't be eating. But, I can get you a cart. I think. I love seeing the... Like, I haven't seen these myself, but... I would love to go into a convenience store that just have, like, pop food ready for you to just, like, sit in and dine. Okay, I've got a key. Oh, maybe I can unlock something back here? I'm still worried that this thing was glowing radioactive blue. Like, look at that shit. Let's see. Key. Maybe that's definitely not a safe. Key. Hold on, ma'am. I gotta find out where I put this haunted key at. I will get to you in a second. Or maybe we just flush this key down the toilet. Nope. Oh, wait. Maybe these keys work on these doors. And maybe I can just hold on to it. We also left the air conditioning thing open. I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, wait. Maybe I can get into one of the vehicles. Doesn't seem to be this one. I don't think there's anything over here. What to do with the key? I guess for right now we'll help her out. I guess she's ready to be ringed up. Need to drop the key. Hey, are you the only one working here? I can't believe this. What kind of manager puts a girl on midnight shift alone? Probably the same manager that hides in a locker trying to scare her to death. I see you have no choice. Well, at the very least, I'll give you my protection charm. Now be careful. We take it. And I will hold on to the key. I'm sure this key can get me into something. Like, you just don't just give me a key and not give me a treasure chest. Although it does keep glowing blue. I'm not sure if I should trust this key. Somebody in the bathroom? Oh, so now you're broken too. You make a very nice noise. Actually, you should probably use a little bit of W40 or WD-40. But, yep. Oh. Oh. Did Grandma shit like claw its way out of the toilet? Like, that's a very large scrape. Oh. Whatever she dropped inside that toilet is alive. Like, I think it's out to seek revenge on her. Oh, Granny, you got it all over the floor. I'm gonna have to clean this shit up. And look at this shit, it's everywhere. She was doing that thing does sometimes do. Max, are you back there? Max, are you in the closet again? Where the fuck was the sound coming from? Oh, I see sometimes the things that dogs do. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I felt my heart skip a beat just a second, but I was like, okay, I'm not that scared just yet. I was like, what the fuck was that shit? No, I was like, okay, woman. I thought she was just gonna stand there for a second and she jumped on the fucking screen. Just like, okay. Now she's delusional. Now she's seeing things. She made a mess. Who knows? Maybe that was what Grandma let out in the toilet. Now she's just like cursed. Forever stuck here to haunt the place. The ghost of Taco Bell. I still have no idea what to do with this key. Alright, take your time, take your time. No rush, no rush, no rush. Ring girl gonna come down kinda song. Let's see, so we have a key. Nobody else has shown up. Oh! Is this where we're supposed to go with the key? Yeah. got a bad feeling about this place. The door is unlocked. However, my arm goes numb when I try to open it. It feels as though something is grabbing me. I can't open it. I guess we'll come back another night or something. We've unleashed Hades. I ain't cleaning this shit. Max, it's your turn. It's your turn to do your job for once. I demand a raise if you want me to clean up after all this stuff. Did I finish stocking everything? Like, I think I'm done, or... Oh, it could want us to check the film again. Let's see if our spooky little lady's still on the screen. No, but this camera's like really messed up. Yeah, we know it's back there. We just don't know how to get in there just yet. I don't see anything different though. Oh, we have the ability to zoom in. Maybe it wants me to zoom in on the one thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Let's see. So I'm guessing maybe we missed one product. That's the only thing I can think of. Empty box. Empty box. 3 empty boxes. I see some ramen and some beer just sitting right here. But I'm not seeing anything else that needs to go and be restocked. Let me see, let me see. Max, come back. I want to go home for the day. I can't leave. Actually, it won't even let me pick up the cans. Yeah, usually that delivery man shows up, and that's how I get to go home. But I have no idea what I'm waiting for. Like, I can see we could probably use a few more bentos over here. Oh, wait. I did. We also learned how to zoom in. But, we've not seen anything different or anybody else pop up on the screen like the girl in the black dress. The second camera's still a little messed up. Oh yeah, you were making a weird sound earlier, weren't you? Itsumo kirei ni tsukatte itadaki arigatou gozaimasu. I can't read the kanji, but it's some sort of panda. We did get the protection charm that the girl gave us, yeah. Yeah, we got the charm, we used the key on the locked door. We saw the spooky girl on the camera. Actually, can I pick up this juice box? Nope. Alright, we'll try the cameras again, though. Oh yeah, we did. The door wouldn't let us in. The girl says her arm is going numb when she tries to open the door and says, I cannot open the door. Check the other feeds. Because I know, like, the second feed is like right now. It's broken. But nobody's outside. We see where the stuff has been, like, torn down. And we're back. Unless I broke the game by doing something out of order. I might have done that. I might have had to go try to open the door before I got the protective charm. Yeah, we'll go back to the door. The slips on the floor? Oh, from where her... Oh. I thought this was just some random paper. I didn't know it was like actual talismans. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I will miss things like that. So I guess we take these creepy pieces of paper to the door. And they'll probably act like an... like... Akuro Taisan. Begone evil spirits. We are an Onmyoji. Oh yeah, literally exercise the door. Ah, poor manager. This is what you get for pranking people, my dude. What does the number 4 mean? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We killed 6 rats. So I'm guessing the number 5, 4. I don't know. Max, are you still alive or are you dead? Oh, so you were the manager. Sounds like somebody wants in. Max? Hey, you're still alive. Yeah. Yeah, look that way. Don't look at me. Look, no. Look the other way. Max, fuck off. Speak, Max. Was that really just the third or the second or the third night? I thought this game was like a week long and our manager's already dead. It's like, hey, I'm still alive. I'm just, you know, crying tears of blood. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm not dead. Oh, he's showing us the creepy house. Thing. Room. What was the number 4, by the way? There was 5 dead rats. We killed 6. And we got a red 4. That was it? They just wants us to go back to the room? Well, maybe Max has got some sleep. Maybe he was just so sleep deprived. What a nightmare. Was it all a dream? I mean, did you faint? Or did we walk... I'm going to assume she passed out. And she woke up here. Thinking it's all a dream. Hello? There we go. Need the flashlight. Can't see anything. There we go. I guess we're going back once again. Let's go see if Max is here today. Or if he's still a little hungover from last night. Oh yeah, if you're looking, we can do the row clip again on the second row. Okay, because we go down the first set of stairs. Yeah, these ones. And then it's the next set of rails where you can jump off this little platform instead of actually walk down that set of stairs. She must be in tennis shoes or something. Definitely wouldn't do that shit in heels. Hello, I can't see a thing. Where am I going? Max. Max, I need you. There's our convenience store. Yeah, it's like all the time I've seen like Hololive and play is like ever they get to like the second night and they see dead Max, is like that's like the last time they stream. Are you here, Max? Max, I thought I told you not to keep getting in the lockers. Are you gonna try to spook me again? You can try to spook me again? Oh. Oh, we don't even have our card. I'm gonna close the door. Something's fishy. Something's fishy. Hey, the cameras are working today. I don't see anything different, so I guess it wants us to go back to the little hut. I guess we need to wake Max up. He's probably still sleeping. Oh. Uh-huh. I think she's still sleeping. Yeah, there's no way the store just like poofs that fast. Work. Oh, the toilet's actually busted. You have different products now, don't you? What is this? Hamburger. Katsudon. Meat sauce. Huh. Wonder if that's like an instant meal or some sort of like flavored noodle. Oh, well, we can't go out this way. I guess we go out the front door. Oh. TVs! The fuck is that sound? I'm busy. Is it supposed to be like a puzzle? Well, if it's a puzzle... What the fuck's that sound? Looks like she stepped into the Twilight Realm or something. Maybe the televisions are spelling something out. Oh, I have a feeling the cameras might tell us. Maybe they can see something I can't. Hey, it's the little boy. Are you trapped here as well? Wait a second. No free snacks. Yeah, there's just cup ramen here. Can he see something on the screen that I can't? Figuring out which ones at these angles could be a little difficult. Let's see, we might have to do this like one at a time. So he stops at the one up. He's looking at the one that's out of place. Over there. So up. Right, middle, something. He's looking down at the bottom one. Left middle? Okay, there should be 4. So let's see. Was this one... He looked... I done forgot which one. Let me see. I think we started over here. He looks up at this one. He looks up at this one. I think he looks down at this one. Then he goes into this aisle. It was either this one or this one. Maybe it was this one. Maybe it was the middle one. Try this one again. Really? Like, I know he looks up to see this one. Like, that one I'm pretty sure is right. This one is also right. What if he's looking at this one? So I know he looks down over here. It's still not right. Let me just Google this. I know, it's like I don't know. It's like I know he stops at this one. That's what I was thinking, because the monkey boy, he shows us, like, he looks at the TV, but the thing is, it's hard to tell which TV specifically. Like, this one, I thought he was looking down, but it could also be this one. But I think I've tried just about every different combination. It's like, these two I know for sure. And maybe just watch it again. We know two of them. Yeah, it's a little out there. I clicked it too fast. No. We've not actually done this before. So he's gonna start from the beginning again. So we should have... This first one should be right. Yeah, look, he looks right at it. I think. Then he's gonna come this way. And he looks up. And yep, that should be right. And here's the third one. This one I'm not completely sure on. Does he look at the middle or does he look down? I'm pretty sure he's staring down at the lower shelf TV. I might be able to see which TV exactly from this angle. Oh. So, yeah, it is the middle one. So unless there's something I'm missing or just not able to see, he looks at this lower one. And then he goes to this TV. There's a chance we might have to do this in order. Yeah, it's still wrong. This is where I have the permission to use Google. So yeah, this is one of the TVs. We're right about that one. This is also one of the TVs. You ask a very good question. I do not know. Maybe it needs to be turned on while we complete the puzzle. Or if it's gonna kick me after the fourth one. Yeah, because this one resets as well. But, oh, there's other TVs on the counter. What if we turn all these ones on? Nah. So let's go back. So this one, this one, this one, and then it's this one. That it's probably going to be a crazy answer. Except the images are only showing those three. It's not showing me where the fourth one is. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure we've tried every combination, because I know these ones are for sure the ones that work. But, like, I could swear I've tried all these options. Yes, I would not blame anybody for getting stuck here, because it's... like, it's either really hard to tell what he's looking at, or... huh. It says it's, this one, but I know we tried it. Pretty sure. We'll try it again. Okay, so we didn't get the one sound. Okay, so I must have done something dumb. But no. I probably just clicked the wrong one at some point. So I hear a woman screaming somewhere. They're doing something. The real question is, where? Oh, Monkey Boy, are you okay? Oh, are you his mother? You know, you scared us half to death on the camera earlier. Are we back in the real world? This is what happens when you do LSD. Check the camera. We might have to, unless somebody... oh, it gave me a videotape. Did you get it? Did we get what? Are we sure? What's this? Oh yeah, I think we solved the puzzle because that let us see or hear something. I'm not sure if the monkey kid was back there the entire time, but the TVs didn't reset, so we got it to let it go through this time. Is that blood splatters like on... Oh, we can see ourselves. We have a stalker. I'm guessing she freaked the fuck out. I probably would too if somebody was sending me videos taken right outside my home. Should have put it in the box. Oh, did we have an option to like throw it away and stuff? I can't move. Oh no. Did I trigger the bad ending? Hello. Well, I guess we got munched. Yeah, I'll say that's a bad ending. I got an achievement saying that was ending number 2, so there's at least 2 endings. Yeah, Celeste was that close to getting to the first. I'm not sure like how many endings there are. Like if you can put it in a box or you can throw the videotape away, then that's probably at least one other ending. But yeah, that she was really close if that's all that was left. That close to any ending, yeah. I didn't know she was playing this. I would have loved to see Princess playing it. Because I've not seen these like people play these games in a really long time. Yep, curiosity kills the cat. In this case, curiosity kills the fox. We're all a sucker for curiosity. Like moths to a fly trap or something. That was probably almost a year ago. Oh, that was a really long time, huh? Hope you're not sleeping tonight. Just don't go watch any creepy VHSs or, you know, trying to open doors with a radioactively blue glowing key. And if people send you a videotape, well, just hope it's not like being recorded from outside your home. I definitely don't eat any creepy pasta. There's some actually funny creepy pastas out there. Like I forget which one, but I think it was like a reference to Pokemon Emerald. Like a dude left his game cartridge alone for like 6 years, and then he comes back and like the player character's rival or something dies, waiting for him. Let's see, let's see. Oh, so that was about 2 hours. I wonder, like, would it take that long to run back to see what the other ending is? Oh yeah, she gave us the charm. The charm didn't work. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. And it seems my net's like getting worse and worse. We're already at like 25% dropped frames. And it sucks because I've lowered my bit rate by like more than half. So let me see. Achievements. Check all expiration dates on the shelf. I guess we missed one. Help the homeless. Was there a... Oh, I guess we don't see the homeless. I don't know if it's going to be a guy or a girl, but we probably don't see a homeless person unless we go, like, to the next day. So I'm guessing you get to see another day or two if you don't, get munched on. 5. Only 2. Yeah, there's only 2 endings on the achievements. Yeah, we may as well run that back. Like, if it only took us an hour reading everything, I'm sure it won't take more than, I would think, 40 minutes. Like, I feel like it's, like, I said 2 to 3 hours. We're at the 2 hour. I think if we can finish it by the 3 hour mark, that's probably good. Don't stick it in. Yes, never stick it in crazy. Never stick it in crazy. But yeah, I know we've got a long day tomorrow, so that's why I'm thinking, like, I don't want to play too much longer, but I think if we're just, like, speed running this,
あー、よく寝た。
then I think we could finish this in 40 minutes. Apparently, they can, like, people speed run this game in, like, 25 minutes. But I have no idea if that's good route or bad route. I've not seen it myself.
懐中電灯を持っていかないと危ないよね。
We forgot to eat. Life lessons from a cat in space. A drunk cat. Oh. Oh yeah, that's one thing I didn't get to talk about last night. I apologize if we got really crazy for everybody last night. Like, I was not able to read most of chat last night. There was just too much going on in the game. I was like half wasted. And then I had like 3 other people I was playing with. It was really fun. It was really fun last night. So I'm hoping people that like got to stop and watch that had a good time. Like, it was so hard to get off the mic with all 3 of them because, well, TN kind of had to get ready because he was up to like really, really late in the morning. It was a bit of a shame. But Nonamo and Shiro, we were like on the mic for like 3 hours just after the stream or something. Yeah, it sucked because I really wanted to close out the chat or even drop Mousy a raid. And my net was just like, nope. And then it came back, it's like, okay, you have a chance. Close out the stream. And then we start talking again, and we don't end the stream, and my net goes out again. So we had to finish all our conversations. Like, I was using my phone to connect to Discord. Yeah, Discord just came in at the worst, or not my Discord, my internet cut out at the worst time. It's actually a pretty big jump, isn't it? Yeah, Nonamo and Shira are the last 2 people I was speaking with last night. I would have loved to have TN over some more, but it was like, he said it was like 6 or 7 in the morning. He had to work. Oh, chat wanted your sausage. Oh no. Yeah, I wasn't looking at chat almost at all. There's too much going on. I couldn't keep up with it. It was a sign. It was a sign. Like, it gave me the chance to close out the stream. But that's the thing. I think all of us had the personality where we all want to keep talking, even though we know we need to wrap things up. Nobody knows how to like pull the plug. Now you try to cook his sausage first. Okay, so this time we're actually going to, instead of grab everything, we're gonna check all the yellow markers. Because there's apparently an achievement for that. Or the achievement could mean we're supposed to take all the trash out. Because we also didn't do that. Austin Lee. Okay. Sankyu's choice. Hey, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I think it says check all the expiration dates. The homeless, I'm sure he's gonna be on day 5 because we didn't see a homeless guy yet. But it's the expiration dates, which I'm sure it means take out all the trash, because I don't see anything that we missed. I just know that we didn't take all the trash to the dumpster. Stonehearth streamed last night. Made you a builder and she another wizard. Both of you died with zombie horn. Oh no. It's like being a lazy fox. Homeless says on night 1. Wait. There's a homeless dude on night 1? Oh, there we go. We got the achievement. So I missed this shelf. So let's go find the homeless guy. Because I totally did not see him. He might be... Yeah, I think next to where the one guy parks his... You know, the truck that can spin and do a 180 in the blink of an eye. I wonder if that's gonna happen again too. Oh yeah. So this, he doesn't look homeless though. He just looks like he's had a bad time. You know. There you go. And there goes that achievement. So now we just need to beat the game. And we don't even have to take the rest of the expired food out.
ありがとうございます。またお越しくださいま
Have
せ。
fun with your magnetic food. Let's see, so I think we're just waiting on the guy to come with the package, huh? Happy man. Yeah, that's the thing. The expired foods and stuff, like, they throw so much out. But they do like to do fresh products. Like, it'd be hard to, like, you know, have expired fresh foods. But shelf foods past the date, man. If you could work at a convenience store and you get to take home all the expired foods, you would, like, you'd have so much food. But it depends on where you work at that lets you do that or not. You watched before, right? The other option is the box. No. I've seen bits and pieces of the game. I've seen like all the clips of where all the girls and stuff get spooked playing this game, but I've never seen like a full playthrough. So to get the other ending, we need to put the tape cassette in the box this time. Will it also work if I put it in the trash? Or does it specifically need to be put into the box? Yeah, we watched all the tapes that it gave us, and the last tape that it gave us killed us. Okay, where's the delivery man? Oh, you should. It's been a fun game. The puzzle part was a little confusing. But okay, maybe I do need to take one more thing of expired food out. Otherwise, I think we're done. Oh no, there he comes. That's who I was waiting for. $13 an hour night shift. This is the reason why I'm here. Oh. If that was $13 an hour plus all the food you can take when you get done with your shift, I'd work here part-time. Hell, I'd work here from like midnight to 4. Just let me take home all... Well, actually, I'd ruin my health. But, expired food. Well, I say expired food, and it's past its best buy. It's not actually expired food. I like to eat. Yeah, we watched the VHS each time. So I'm guessing we're alright to watch this first one. It's just we don't want to watch the last one. I think there's actually 3 VHSs. Grab the flashlight and run. Didn't miss too much. We popped in the first VHS. And that was about it. Saying we had popped on, like, we watched all the VHSs in the last run, with the third one being what got us eaten. So I think I watched the first 2 in this one because we have to. And in the third one, we put the cassette in a box. Or I'm assuming throwing it away also works. Just don't watch the last video. I think at least, I'm guessing. I wonder what happens if I go this way. Maybe this way's shorter. I may have fucked up. Help. Oh, there we go. There we go. I went over 1 space too much. Gondete. Max, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I was lost, but I found my way out. Okay, Max. You might want to start believing, Max. You might want to start believing, or history is going to repeat itself. I wonder if I actually have to check the one thing, or if I can just go and grab the spray. Okay, I guess that answered that question. And this one's hiding, like, right here. One more. There we go. I think somebody's gonna come that wants beer, huh? Beer and cigars. Oh, Granny's here. Come on, Granny, I'll hold the door open for you. Door? Really? So the door works when there's nobody here, but the second somebody's here, I'm sorry, Granny. You're either gonna have to open this door for me, because maybe I'm the ghost. Maybe I'm the ethereal existence. I don't like that door. Okay, Granny. Bathroom's all yours. Just make sure whatever goes down stays down this time. In the meantime, I need the other guy to show up. He's gonna want his Ice Beam Plasma Cannon Asahi. I'm not too big on beer, but I'd love to try Asahi. Oh, Granny, have you not gone in yet, or do I need to talk to you first? You got it, Granny. You got it. In the meantime, we're still waiting on this one dude to show up. He's gonna show up with the red car. He's gonna take up 3 passing parkings. I'm real, let me in, damn it. Okay, so either you're gonna come back out of the restroom, or the one dude's gonna... There he is. There he is. Learn to park, buddy. Park. Park. I mean, at least you didn't take up 2 spots this time. But still. Yes. You're in a hurry. Hurry up. Impatient little fucker, aren't you? I didn't even realize he was like, Adele, Adele, ondale. Corre, corre, corre. Nope, here's your beer. Oh, so I see. I see. We're giving him his beers one at a time to piss him off. That's why we're not doing this with a cart. Okay, I gotcha. This girl has a little bit of spaz. Here's your beer. Here's your beer. Here's your 3rd beer. Be right back. I got one can at a time. Here's your beer. Here's your number 4. 4. Yeah, 4. Here's 5. It's funny that he wants 5 beers instead of just, like, you know, buying a 6-pack. He wants 5 beers exactly. So he wants 5 beers. We kill 6 rats. Oh yeah, the red 4. I still haven't figured out what the red 4 could mean. Annoy the shit out of a customer. Yep. I feel like they should put that in as one. Like, I don't think it was intended. But, that's what it feels like. So are we waiting on the little boy to show up? Or is that a different night? Okay, I must need to do something else first. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. You're waiting on me. Let's see. Now we gotta look for the little boy. Ken-kun, where are you? Oh, we gotta wait on Grandma to leave, huh? Oh, while we're waiting, I will take a drink of my water. Go, Granny, go, Granny, go. I think we have to wait till she actually, like, poops off screen or something, huh? There you go. Pretty sure we just have to wait on her. Oh, no. Wait. Maybe there's a way we can get the boy to spawn faster. Yeah, he spawned. I don't know if I don't think I did anything. I think it just happened to be right after I moved. There we go. Now we wait on delivery man to show up again. Wonder if he's gonna do the spin. Here he comes. Pretty sure that's him. Yep, that's the truck. Hey, you can give me the package. No, I'm right here. You don't have to come inside. Package. Oh, that's right. You want a package. I'm a dumbass. There you go. I forget how this night ends, though. Go. Go. I gotcha. Okay, don't spin out again. Oh, he's gonna spin out. Teach me your ways, truck driver. Okay, so we've seen the boy, we got the package. We got the rats. I don't remember what else I do. Oh, something else pops up on the camera, huh? I think. Wait. Yeah, we did that. Let's check the camera again. I think this is where Spooky Girl shows up on. She shows up on this camera. Oh, yeah, we have to go check on Granny's shit. Because I forget her shit comes to life. Well, close. We were supposed to go in that direction. Kasomote. Oh, Jesus. Jesus is back. Except he came in a small package again. Okay. So I think we have to watch this one. Oh yeah, that's the same box that we get it. So we just stick it back in the box. Spooky time. How you doing, Kyoko? How are you doing tonight? It's the convenience store. There's somewhere outside of it. Let's see. Off we go. Yep, it's definitely a lazy night for lazy stuff. It's like I was honestly thinking of like just postponing the stream on the sake of bad internet. But I figured tomorrow's the big day. I may as well do a short stream. That way I can do a few announcements. Then I'm just gonna take the rest of the night off to relax, chill, and get ready for the 24-hour stream. I also need to take tonight to figure out how to use this capture card. Because that's the last thing I need to do. But on the bright side, while my net was down like all afternoon, I got all my other stuff I need to get done. So I've got my new loading screens ready to go. I have a new artwork to show off tomorrow on screen. Let me see. Can't remember what else, but either way, I should be good for tomorrow. As soon as I set up the capture card. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go. Yep, I definitely want to make sure to get enough sleep for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a long day. But it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a great day to give back to everybody. Oh yeah, that was one announcement I was thinking of that I couldn't remember when I started today is one thing I will have to keep in mind is the stream may be an hour or two late anyways, because I know my parents, they want to do the whole sing happy birthday, eat some cake, and have lunch. So I'll probably make sure that we take care of that. Then I can start the stream and don't have to worry about interruptions and whatnot. But sometime that morning, I will probably take a bit of a long break because I do want to say happy Mother's Day to my mother. I also got to see whether or not we might go out lunch for that day or just kind of see what their plans are. Because usually we have a few days in between my birthday and Mother's Day, but this year they just happened to be back to back. And this just happened to be the year that I decided to do a 24-hour stream. Oh yeah, I should probably check in. Definitely not speedrunning this game from the stand. God! Why is it that I was not surprised? That's what it is. I forget everything because I'm trying to speedrun through this. And I forgot that he comes out of the locker on the third night. I was like, I'm not going to get spooked by this guy. The first night didn't happen. This night I'm just like, fuck. I do everything backwards. Play a scary game for the first time. I'm not even scary. Let's do it again. Let's like rush through it. Holy fucking shit. I love it. I love it, man. I forget things so fast. Ah, brain, why are you so backwards? Oh yeah, definitely don't stay for like the whole time. Like I know some crazy people out there stay for like the whole 24 hours sometimes when people do those. But if you just stop by to say hi, that's perfectly good for me. Let's see. Where did I put these ones? Oh, right, these go over here. I'm not entirely sure. A few weeks ago, I got gifted a Switch and Super Mario Odyssey. So I'm planning to make that like one of the first games we do. Like, I want to say, like, I probably said thanks 3 times, but I really do want to say thanks again for all the people I've been, like, either gifting or helping stuff out. Be it through Throne or just, you know, cheers, donations, and stuff. So I will put a lot of time towards that tomorrow as soon as I finish getting the graphics card, the capture card stuff set up tonight. But we're definitely gonna have to do other things to fill in, like, you know, an entire 24 hours. So the first hour or two may just be I can't speak. I was gonna say probably just a chatting stream. Like I've got to explain a couple of things. Like first of all, I've got to say like it's the birthday. As well as say like what kind of plans we might have and stuff. But I need to go over stuff like incentives in case we hit any at all. Like what to expect from those if we do get them. What other things? Oh yeah, I got to show off some things like the new loading screens. A new costume outfit. Basically, there was a design I'd been talking about like a couple weeks ago, like, it might be good if I do this, or mix these because we've been playing a lot of the Atelier series. So I got a very rough draft done. Then I worked with someone to actually get that turned into a reference sheet. So that's ready to go. Like, I was not expecting it to be done by my birthday. Like, I told him no rush, like maybe a month or 2. He got it done relatively quickly. So I will get to show off that. I don't know when it might get a live 2D model. But the next time I do get a model done, it's going to have multiple outfits, and it's definitely going to be one that gets included. But I can't show it off tonight, but I'll be showing it off tomorrow. Probably during the first hour or 2. Alright, well, if I happen to catch you either at the end of mine or before mine, or, you know, I'm sure we'll say hi to each other at some point. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we can do tomorrow. But I'm probably going to play a good part of it by ear. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah, I think some people have said, hey, let us come on mic for like a couple minutes to say happy birthday and stuff, so I'll probably do like open mic. People want to stop by for a couple of minutes. We can have some random guests on. Or if like I'm falling asleep during the last couple of hours, I think some, hey, I'll help like co-host or try to keep you awake or something. But we'll have to see, we'll have to see. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I play by ear. Okay, dude, you stared enough. And drop me your wrench so I can finish the job. Rather, so I can do the job. Thank you. That rain is loud as hell, though. Okay, we got the key. Oh, that's right. Let's just leave the key here. No sense in taking it back with us. I think we do have to pick it up at least to trigger a flag or something. So, spooky things on the floor. So, this should be where we see the creepy girl on the screen, huh? Now, is that somebody coming in, or... Oh yeah, she just wants stuff. But I think we can see the creepy girl first. We might have to wait on her. Yeah, I think we do have to. Last guy that was AFK in front of my stuff in the toilets. They'd be talking to TED Talker. AFK. Yeah, it's like I gotta be careful. It's like I can't let just like everyone on the mic. Though I might do that during like maybe the last 30 minutes. Like, we're about to hit the 24-hour mic. Just, you know. I'm sure we'll do something. It's just I don't know just yet. So, I mean, that's going to be half the surprise. It's not just a surprise for me, it's going to be a surprise for you. Even I don't know everything that's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, we got the protection charm, and now we can probably see the spooky lady. Oh, I see. She gives us the charm, and that causes the police... I forgot what those are called. Basically, the paper's down. Oh, I see. You have to fill the evil first. And then the evil follows you. And then it gives you the talismans. Like, I know you're like half joking and stuff. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's like, it's gonna be a crazy night. Like, as long as everything stays within like terms of service and stuff, that's all I care about. Granny shit has reanimated itself. Now we go check the cameras. Oh, I didn't even know it locked itself behind us. I took so much time staring at the toilet the first run that I didn't even hear the door unlock. Oh, that's right, because the evil spirit needs time to actually knock things over. We're not supposed to see her doing things. That makes sense. Personally, I've always found it hard to just talk for long when streaming a lot. Just play. Yeah, sometimes it depends on what I do. If the game feels like it's got a lot of room to talk, then you know, I'll talk. But if the game's more active or it does a lot of like voice acting that I don't do, then I can just like sit back and relax. But tomorrow I am probably gonna need a lot of water. I'm probably even like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna drop the cost of the hydration option down to like 100 points or something, maybe even 50. Like, it'll be fun though. It'll be fun. Come on, attack me, attack me. And now give me your talismans. Oh, I'm sure I can definitely do it. But I'll probably be taking a bit of a couple days rest afterwards. Let's see. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to having fun. That's the real thing I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's like fun, 24-hour stream, no problem. The only enemy is probably going to be my internet connection, to be honest. Okay. So I wonder if you can just like run away. We already exercised. Oh, I guess we have to go in there. Otherwise that message probably won't leave. Still, I am still curious what this number 4 actually means. I wonder if day 5 will tell us. Need to get a better mic? Just using... Yeah, like I've gone through a couple of mics. Like, I thought my headset one was good enough. But the thing is, I hate Razer products. Like, their mics are always so, like they don't work. Like, the mics are super quiet. So a friend, like a couple of days before my debut night, gifted me a Q2U. And I've been using that ever since. It took so many weeks to learn how to, like, set up stuff for the sake of streaming. Like, I had to learn about, like, noise gates, filters, stuff I've never used before. And then it's funny because then a couple of nights later, somebody told me, hey, just use RTX voice. And that did, like, every single filter that I was setting up. Okay, so Max didn't even stare at us this time. I wonder if I did something different. Wait, we've already seen 2 tapes. I must have miscounted the number of tapes. Either way, I just know we don't want to watch the last tape. You use a voice mod? Oh, is that something that like gives you like voice special effects, reverb? What are those other filters and stuff? Oh, one to boost and make it clear? I see. Yeah, that's essentially what I needed to use filters and stuff for, so it doesn't pick up stuff like mouse clicks and all that good noise. I still had to set up some other things though, like gain, noise. I don't think I have to use noise gates. I forgot what my settings look like anymore. I just know I had to set it all up and then I haven't looked at it since. Yeah, let's keep going this way. I'm sure there's a shorter way to the left. But I got lost the first time I did it. It really does look pitch black on my screen, but at the same time, I feel like this game's probably not as dark as I think it is. Because I do have that ring light up above me. So my live 2D stuff actually tracks properly. That could actually like be blinding me from seeing the game. Yeah, it does take, like, even just like weeks later, I was still learning how to do certain stuff. Okay, I guess we don't have to punch in today. I think I either have to look at the camera. Okay, no, there we go. So this time we can just skip straight into the puzzle. Then after we do that, Monkey Boy should be in the back. And then his mother will scream at us. You don't sound too happy. I'm sure she's not happy either. Pump's gonna be fun since I haven't... Yeah, that one, I feel like it's a pretty smooth transition. You just have to change your, like, Steam key or however OBS, like, connects. Easy puzzle. Yeah, if you can just speedrun that shit once you know what you're doing. Okay, so this time, you can either stick it in the trash or... I'm pretty sure somebody said the box. Oh! You can throw it away so no one has to see it. Or you can send it to somebody else. Yes. Send it to somebody else. This is why I think they could do a third ending. Just throw it away. I was so sickened by the whole situation. I sealed the VHS tape carefully and decided to send it off to the sender. Oh, well that's probably the smarter thing to do. Fortunately, the sender's address was on the box. Oh, I would not have gone there either. When I was done preparing to send it off, I felt the tense shoulders relax. Too much had happened in a short span. My mind couldn't keep up. I knew I had to rest, but I still couldn't fall asleep. Everything about the store terrified me. Inevitably, I had to sit down in a chair to clear up my head. What did I see? Was everything I witnessed even real? Although I was scared, I knew I had to know the truth. I wanted to know what happened and why, so I turned to the internet about the store. I found a few old articles and forums talking about the location of where the building was made. One comment on the strange forum stood out to me and said there seemed to have been gruesome killings at the property. I searched for the same user's comments. In 2009, there was a case of a man who was in the mainstay of the family who committed a murder-suicide. I determined to investigate the incident further. September 14th, the man killed his child with a kitchen knife while his wife was off to the grocery shopping at a local supermarket. When the wife came back, it said that she was killed in an extreme way, and then he hung himself on the same day. They say that the woman was pregnant at the time of her death. The woman was killed with several nails punctured into her, along with her child in her stomach. Jesus Christ. I wanted to throw up from the obscene images, but I knew I had to continue. I would have stopped there. There was a guy that replied to the comment and said he had worked there at the same place as him. According to him, the man was often harassed by his boss at work. He had complained to several colleagues, and on the day of the incident, it seemed like he had an expressionless face or something. Imagining what the family had gone through, depression and hatred occupied my head. It was very painful, with the tears in my eyes. I closed the internet gently and called the manager to talk about everything I had experienced during the night shift and what I had discovered. However, the calls were never picked up. It was the same over and over again. Then I received a phone call from Mr. Josue, a franchise leader whom I had never met. I had a bad feeling about it. Then with a shivering voice, he said, "The manager is dead. I couldn't breathe. It wasn't a dream." And when I asked about the place where it was found, Mr. Josue said that there was an old storage behind the convenience store that he was found in. There, after a day of his death, I dropped my phone. I quit my part-time job with a broken feeling. After quitting, I would avoid getting near the convenience store whenever I could, because every time I passed the front of the store, I would always feel a sharp stare towards me, and I wouldn't be able to help but try to pass as quickly as possible, as to not look at the building. A day later, the store had closed down. The reason seems to be due to poor management, but further details were not publicized. At that point, I didn't have the means or the courage to examine it anymore. After a while, the memories of the convenience store started to haze down a bit. One day, as I passed by the now closed down store, I heard a child's voice. There, I saw the woman. When I looked in my hand, I had picked up one of the rusted nails that had fallen in the middle of the site. Ah, the very same nails. So I wonder how much of that dialogue actually changes if you just, throw the cassette away. She probably still caves in to her curiosity and looks everything up on the internet. Still makes you wonder who was sending her these, like, the entire time. Why did the manager have to die? A game by Chilla's Art. If you're interested in supporting, here's his Patreon, Chilla's Art. Chilla's Art supporter. Cameos. Austin Lee as Austin Lee Magazine. Sankyu Movie as Cup Ramen Label. Babi... my mind just died. And a big thank you to all the supporters. Sankyu Movie. So, I meant to play 2, but of course we started really late and stuff. Though the next time we play one of Camelia's art games, I think I have the Night Delivery downloaded. And there is definitely one that I know even less about. Like, I knew more about this one. Night Delivery, I think I've seen like maybe once or twice. But Camelia also has a ton of other games. So we might just have to check out the rest of them. So I'm gonna let this play through to the front front menu, game menu, start menu, something. And then we'll start to wrap things up. I wonder if I have any more announcements left or if I said everything during that playthrough. Is the game gonna give us like one last jump? Nope. We're good to go. Let's see. Who's even on tonight? We'll take a look at that first. And then, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Stario's on right now. He's got his birthday going on. I think we're gonna have to raid them. I might even see if he likes... Like, he's doing it with Mari, Alice, and some others. So, who knows? Maybe I hop in voice chat and tell him happy birthday. Well, let's see. Other announcements for tomorrow. Like I said, it'll probably be an hour or two later than the usual start time. It'll probably be 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern. I'm gonna try to, not start too late. It will be I can't speak. It will be a 24-hour stream. So I'll have to stay pretty well hydrated. So we got the new loading screens. We got a new outfit to show off. Concept. Not actual live 2D just yet. Eventually. Then we'll have to go over like what incentives like I have planned. Because more than half of them are really just, memes. Like, I don't expect like people to like put forth for them because like I've already received like plenty. But if people like so badly want to see something or just like so badly want to like donate and have like something, that's why I filled out a whole thing of incentives. So I will just explain the list. I'll probably post that up after the stream, like as a like sneak peek, but we'll still discuss that in the stream. So first hour or two of stream is definitely going to be just, birthday talk announcements, showing off the new stuff. But I think we're good on announcements. So, yep, GG. That was pretty fun. The puzzle got me a little confused in places because, I don't know. I feel like I guessed enough times, but I think I was just overlooking something. But, let me see. Let me get Stario's name so I don't misspell it. We'll just save the rest. Like, I think all the talking and stuff is really going to be tomorrow. We'll get this talk more, celebrate, just, who knows? Get drunk, eat cake, play games, have fun. But yeah, thanks everybody who showed up, especially trying to deal with the whole internet issues tonight. Let's just hope it's working tomorrow. Other than that, you all have a great rest of the night, and I will see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I might even see you Sunday because we'll be at it for 24 hours. I'll see you one of those days. If I don't see you before then, I'll see you afterwards. I may see you before. You never know. Take it easy. And thanks for stopping by. And peace.